Grape cookie. Hi everyone and welcome to the Cookie Couture. Today I am going to show you how I made a cookie inspired in this alfeñique. First, if you're new here in my channel, don't forget to subscribe and push the notification button and let's get started. For this cookie I started by cutting out the skull cookie and I used a toothpick to make a little hole in the bottom of the cookie. When you make this, you need to be sure that the toothpick goes all the way to the other side of the cookie, so the little hole is going to be open after baking. And after baking, be sure that the little hole is still open. Now I am going to cover the cookie with natural color Royal Icing and I am going to let it dry completely. Now let's cut out the grape cookie. Reheat your oven at 350 Fahrenheit degrees. When I make these kind of cookies, I like to roll out my cookie dough thinner than normal. And like they are thinner, they are going to bake faster, so bake them from 8 to 10 minutes maximum. Most of 3D cookies comes with instructions and they tell you how many pieces you need to cut. Now I am going to use a small square cookie cutter to make the opening on this cookie. Some other times that I have made 3D cookies, I have noticed that the cookies sometimes grow a little too much when they are baking, so I always try to cut them a little smaller. And for these projects, I recommend to use a recipe that the cookies don't grow too much when baking. While my cookies are baking, I am going to prepare my royal icing. Click the link above for a very good tutorial. My cookies are ready and I am going to transfer them to a cooling rack. Now I am going to let you enjoy the decorating process. Please click the link above to see how to make fondant flowers. I am going to be using them and also I am going to use sanding sugar. I am going to let the cookies dry completely to assemble this grape cookie. Now I am going to go back in time and I am going to use the royal icing as an edible glue to put together this 3D grape cookie. You need to be very patient when making these kind of cookies. You need to be sure that your cookie is completely dry before going to the next part. Now I am going to insert a thread in the little hole of the skull, so this is going to help me to have the movement that I'm looking for in this grape cookie. Now that my 3D structure is dry, I am going to proceed to make the last part of this cookie. I almost forgot to draw the face of this skull. I am using an edible marker. And before gluing together the top part of the cookie, I am going to be sure that the mechanism is going to work. Yay, it worked! Very good. Now I am going to put a little bit more of royal icing, and I am going to be sure not to put royal icing in the part where the thread is going to be pulled. We're almost done. Now I am going to add a little bit of sanding sugar to the icing so the cookie looks very nice and pretty. And that's it, our 3D engraved cookie is ready. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here in my channel, and see you until next time. Bye bye!